For the first time today, I almost forgot my, let's see, boom. I'm riding the Duotone Slick SLS 4.5 today, and I never forgot the boom. Some people are complaining saying, ooh, you can, but I never did. Today, I almost did. So this is not an issue for me, but it might for someone else. And for the first time, I can understand that it's actually an issue. So looking forward. Welcome back to Germany. It's cold, it's freezing almost. I think we're up to 10 degrees. Water temperature might be in the River Rhine, might be, I don't know, 6. And after 5 weeks actually, in Tenerife with beautiful sun and beautiful wind, this is going to be a hot one today. So I'm heading down to my local spot, which is actually it's the second closest to my home, so I can't walk, I have to take the car. And I'm keen to test the Slingshot 325 stabilizer, which I haven't used much on the river, but I did lately in Tenerife, and it's amazing. It's giving you a lot more speed. I'm riding the PTM 926 on a 92 mast, which is kind of a slow combi. Had to change gears. So I'm keen to see if this works on the river with the current, and if I can get up, because it takes some more speed and it stalls a little bit earlier. So this is something I want to find out, and especially if I can jump it. So, welcome home. It actually started snowing outside, so it became really cold, and I'm really happy to be back at my home in a warm place. So what's the verdict? How did we go? Actually, really good. So the first thing I noticed was coming back from Tenerife with warm water and salt water, it felt really different. So the buoyancy is about 4 to 5% different. So your board will float more in salt water than it does in sweet water, and the same is with the foils. So I actually struggled doing the jives, which I never do. So first jive, I fell off the board, which is really uncommon. So I really had to get used to the small stabilizer in sweet water, because salt water was good. So the whole goal is to find the holy grail. Just one setup, maybe 2 front foils, 2 stabilizers to cover all my winging. So this is what I'm looking for, and I've done a lot of testing. I spent a lot of money on gear, like you see, this is really expensive. But just the mast on these, they are smoking cash. So here's the PTM 926, which is my absolutely go-to foil. I love it. Paired with a 400 stabilizer, it's so smooth. Every speed, whatever you do, it just glides, it just goes really smooth forward. But if you pair it with a 325, it becomes a lot more agile. It goes up and down, especially in this direction. You gain so much movement. This is really nice for jumping, and it gives you a lot more speed. It's better in salt water. It's still really nice in sweet water, and it really makes a difference. So I can recommend this stabilizer, the 325, to anyone who wants to go up and down a little more. If you think you've reached a point where you want to make your first jumps, if you want to be a little bit more agile, take the 325. It just it's a perfect add to any quiver. You have to get used to it. I talked to a lot of people, they all tried it and they said, I tried it, I don't like it. I tried it, I didn't like it. I unscrewed it and I thought I'm gonna sell it. Give it to someone else. So if you have the 926 or any other slingshot foil and you want it to become a little bit more agile, especially in this direction, the 325 stabilizer is a really nice addition. You have to get used to it, you have to try it again, and then try it again. I think it took me 4 or 5 turns before I really fell in love with it, but now it's a keeper. I'm gonna keep it in my quiver. I'm not keeping a lot of things. I want to have my quiver as small as possible, but this one I'm gonna keep for sure. So there's one more thing about foil position. If you're using a different stabilizer, you have to adjust the track position. And it's not only a small amount of forward or backward, it's like huge. So the first time I tried the 325, I just left it in the same position to see what it was doing. And there was no chance I could step into any of my straps. So I had to move the foil forward quite a bit. There's a Slingshot video where one guy is saying he's moving the foil, the whole setup. He's moving it 4 centimeters. I ended up moving it from, I usually ride it in position 2, so 2 centimeters, and I moved to 7, so it's 5 centimeters. That's like, wow, that's a lot. So you're having less pressure on your front foot, and to have the same amount of pressure on your front foot again, you have to move it forward. And it's really good. So I made myself a little note, a little table with all the setups, the 926, the 930 and the different stabilizers, different boards, different positions, and I write it down and I check it and I readjust it so I get the perfect setup. So whenever I go to the beach and I'm not sure, like, oh, should I go forward, backward, I just check on my list and I see, oh, I've done that, I've done that. That was good in waves. And if you're going in waves, I usually go like 0.5 centimeter back because going down a wave will give you a lot of speed, so it becomes more lift, and you have to lean forward anyways. So there's not much room for putting more pressure on your front foot. So this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. This is vlog number 1. There's going to be a lot more, heaps, because I just got new wings, new foils. There's still the 825, waiting for some testing. I became development writer for Vantage kites. So I pay for them. So it's like Tupperware. You sign up and then you get like a little discount. You can sell them to your friends and they get a discount. So I haven't a clue how this is gonna work out, but I really like the wings. So stay tuned. I've got the new Slingwing V3 with hard handles, which is, I love it. And yeah, there's a lot of more stuff. Stay tuned. See ya.